and Happy New Year. This is David Chapin, company president, here with a January company update. It's going to be a great 2025. We're looking forward to it. Got a lot of work lined up, new opportunities. Just found out we have an additional job at the Tinker location, which is fun and exciting and really kind of helps us with our backlog. We have nearly 1 year worth of backlog, which again, I'll remind people is a large backlog. People always talk about what that is. Industry average is right around 8 months. Obviously, we plan to be in business a lot longer than 1 year from now and have many, many other projects in the works. And of course, there's many projects that get extensions on them and change orders and what have you. So even the work that we do have and the contracts that we have will continue to expand. So that is a tremendous thing. We continue to add people here and there to the workforce. Added somebody in Oklahoma here just recently. Have a couple other people slated to begin. Someone in Minnesota here in a couple of days. And so that also is fun, especially in our business. To be adding people in December and January is really almost unheard of. We have very few people whose anniversary dates are in January. So with that, that's all I got. Now you can hear from Trista and the project managers, and they'll give you more specific updates on things. But hope you had a great Christmas, a wonderful New Year, and you're as excited about the upcoming year as I am. Have a great day.
Hi, and welcome to the January employee informational update. First, we're going to start out with anniversaries that have occurred here in January, as well as new hires that came in December. So let's do the new hires in December. We had 2 of them. We had Brian Vladimir, who is a 5th-year apprentice and joined us on December 2nd, and he works on our national area in Tinker. And then we also have Victor Martinez, who on December 16th joined us, and he is a 1st-year apprentice, and he works out of the southern region in Oklahoma. And then for anniversaries, for anniversaries in January, we have Jim Baker, who is a foreman in Minnesota, and he on January 5th will be here 16 years. And we have Sarah Chapin, who on January 18th will be here 4 years, and Sarah is based out of corporate in her offices in Minnesota. And then we have Jill Baker, who is also based out of corporate, who is in Lincoln, Nebraska. And on January 20th, she will be here 5 years. And we have Ann Schaefer, who on January 23rd will be here 2 years. And Ann works out of her home office in Bloomington, Minnesota. And then we have Misty Lauer, who on January 28th will be here 17 years. And Misty works out of corporate as well. And she is based in Lincoln, Nebraska. So thank you to those who are celebrating their anniversaries here in January, as well as to the new hires who have just joined us in December. And then on a couple of other notes, as far as the year goes, just remember that W-2s will be coming out. Please note that Margie is required to have them out by January 31st. She is diligently working on those, so you will receive them in due time. Please make sure that you have gone onto the employee portal to get signed up for that, so you can access your W-2 and your 1095-C when they are available. If you have not done that, or you have lost your welcome email for that, please make sure you contact me, and I will get that. We'll get you then a re-email to you. Okay. Also, make sure that you are when you get into the employee portal, that you have your address and everything up to date, so that information can be sent correctly to you when need be, when we have to send stuff by mail. And then finally, there are lots of people who are renewing their licenses, apprentice and journeyman licenses, especially in Nebraska at this point in time, which December 31st of this past year, everybody in Nebraska needed to have theirs renewed. So if you have renewed that, you do need to send a copy of your renewal license to Sarah. So please make sure you do that. You can send it to schapin@wilmer-electric.com, and she will make sure that gets attached to your file and in the employee portal as well. And then any further time that you need for licensing for anybody who is in Minnesota and Oklahoma, whenever your license is renewed, please make sure that you do get yours to Sarah as well. As Bev is in the process of retiring, Sarah will be taking that over from Bev. We're transitioning that to Sarah at this point in time. Thanks and have a great rest of your day.
Happy New Year, everyone. This is Justin Erickson here with the January monthly update. I'm going to go real briefly over some of our current projects that we have. So we have Bold Schools. Brian Jenks is the foreman over there. We have Lac Parle Middle School, High School, a couple projects out there. Jim Baker is overseeing. We also have KMS coming up this spring and New London Spicer schools coming up this spring. We're also currently working at Redwood Falls Elementary, and John Herman is the foreman there. Some of the other projects starting, we have a project at Living Hope Church, Phase 2. Larry's going to be overseeing that. Open Door Church Edition up in Spicer, and Jason is going to be overseeing that. And we also have a little remodel here in town at the Pearson Brothers Funeral Home. A couple other jobs that are in progress are Rise Dispensary right here in Wilmer, Next Distribution down in Olivia, and the Fresenius Clinic here in Wilmer. And Matt Loosebrock is foreman out there. Jobs coming up starting later in the year. We've got Alexandria Apartments, which is a nice sized apartment complex up in Alex. We also have Clean Chickens here in Wilmer, and we'll be starting back at 8 a.m. down in Marshall on January 6th. Jobs finishing up here, SEMC emergency room area addiction. They added another CT to that, so we'll be back there for a few more weeks into the new year. As always, we're looking for more journeymen. So if you know someone who'd be a good fit here, please encourage them. Also, if you miss the safety meeting on Monday, whether you're on vacation or you were sick, whatever happened that you missed it, could you please go on to Procore, safety reference, and find that safety meeting and complete it yourself. A couple of items, pay attention to the Genio schedule. We have a new schedule starting here in January, the first quarter. So please pay attention to that. It's in the Genio project in Procore. Also, Remarkable, which we will be looking to move to Remarkable fully on January 6th. So please begin to use the Remarkable platform for all material purchases moving forward, if you have not done so already. And those of you that have Remarkable training and are using the Remarkable software, you know who you are. Just make sure, if you have any questions, give me a call, or you can call Jason or Larry as well. So hope you have a good month, and thanks for being safe.